It's Friday, November 30th. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news, two former employees with Vernon Fire Rescue are fighting to get their jobs back after being fired for having sex in the chief's office. The incident was captured by a hidden surveillance camera on March 25th. The union representing the fired employees contend that the video surveillance violated its members' workplace privacy. The incident occurred between a firefighter and another employee of the fire service. Kelowna taxpayers could be asked to pay more in the coming years to aid the city's infrastructure deficit. The city says it needs a little more than $1 billion over the next 10 years to fix aging infrastructure and build new. Staff are working on funding options, including a proposed 1.9% infrastructure levy, which would generate about $44 million over the next 9 years. The shortfall is more than $400 million. Taxpayers in Vernon are facing a sizable increase to their 2019 taxes. City Council approved a 5.3% tax hike Friday. A quick breakdown of the increase will see 1.9% going towards the ongoing infrastructure levy, a one-time 1.41% increase to cover a hole left behind by 2018 RCMP costs, and 1.99% for operational costs. A scary incident at a downtown Penticton business Wednesday. Colin Dacre has that story.
Get out of my way.
Stacy.
Can't go any further.
No!
Go that way.
Come out this way,
sir. Please.
You're wrong.
That's the exit. You
No, you guys. No, really.
The Okanagan Cosmetology Institute in Penticton says they don't feel safe downtown after an incident Wednesday that saw a man invade the beauty school and lock himself in the bathroom. City bylaw were on scene right away. Following the man at the back door, they contained him, but were unable to convince him to leave.
Bylaw was amazing at containing the situation, keeping us safe. They were so professional. I have nothing but good things, and I'm so thankful that they were here.
No, I have my rights, and I have my right to freedom. This man is blocking my rights. I want to go.
Police arrived 20 minutes later, too slow for the school, which has many underage students. The business would like to see more authority given to local bylaw officers because they say it's bylaw that usually is the first to respond to issues downtown.
Police in Oliver are on the lookout for 3 men wanted on province-wide warrants. Jeremy Hargraves, David O'Brien, and Seamus Kirby are all wanted for various offenses, including fleeing police, breach of bail conditions, and failing to comply with probation orders. Castanet has pictures and descriptions of the 3 men. Back-to-back earthquakes measuring 7 and 5.8 rocked buildings and shattered roads Friday morning in Anchorage, Alaska, sending people running into the streets and briefly triggering a warning to residents in Kodiak to flee to higher ground for fear of a tsunami. The warning was lifted a short time later. There were no immediate reports of any deaths or serious injuries. One image shows a car stranded on an island of pavement surrounded by cavernous cracks where the earthquake split the road. It's an exciting time for winemakers in the Okanagan as they wait for the right moment to harvest grapes for ice wine.
It's a pretty premium product. It's really difficult and really cold to make, and it's a risk. It's something that, places like Germany make once a decade. So to be able to do it almost every year is something that's really, truly uniquely Canadian, and there's really no one else in the world that has that option. So if you're a Canadian winemaker, you need to do a few ice wine harvests.
Next Tuesday may be the ideal time, with temperatures expected to reach -8. The Canadian Home Builders of the Central Okanagan has announced the finalists for its 2019 Tommy Awards. The annual awards celebrate excellence in home building and renovation. An out-of-town group of industry professionals pours over all the submissions and creates the finalist list. A list of finalists available on our business website, okanaganedge.net. Winners will be announced January 19th at the Delta Grand Hotel. Elections BC says 31% of voting packages in BC's electoral reform referendum have been returned a week before ballots must be received. The deadline for getting the mail-in packages was extended to next Friday, with an extra 7 days added due to rotating strikes at Canada Post. Residents are being asked whether to stick with the current first-past-the-post or switch to a proportional representation system. And Okanagan Oldies 103.9 made a successful splash into the Okanagan radio market. Ratings data compiled by Numeris and released Thursday show Oldies is the #1 commercial radio station in the central Okanagan in its target demographic of 45+. And program director Ryan Tutides Waters has the top-rated afternoon drive show. Okanagan Oldies is owned by Castanet. Okanagan weather, clouds, a chance of showers overnight Friday with a snow level near the valley bottom, lows to +1, some sun, cloud, and showers Saturday. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, if you're tired of preparing for Christmas dinner, a West Kelowna restaurant has a solution for you, and Kelowna saw a spike in property crime. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.